Have you ever had the feeling that there is something beyond the routine? A subtle clue that most people ignore? A deep intuition that something greater is at play, but only a few can perceive it? Something like an energy that pulses beneath our senses, an invisible presence, yet as real as the air we breathe. This something seems to escape our everyday perception, but it is always there, waiting to be noticed. The truth is, only those who awaken to this reality can see, perceive, and understand what is happening around them and within themselves. But what is needed to awaken? What is the path to perceiving this something beyond the surface of daily life? The answer may be simpler and deeper than you imagine: your spine. Have you ever stopped to reflect on what your spine really represents? It is undoubtedly one of the most important pillars of your body. But what if it holds the secret to your true connection with the universe? What do you really know about it? Most people live their lives without paying attention to what is happening in their spine. But this is a mistake. The spine is not only a structural support for the body, but it is also a vital energy channel, directly linked to our consciousness and our connection with the cosmos. Many people go through their lives without realizing this, immersed in a world of distractions, superficialities, and everyday concerns. But what about you? Will you continue to ignore it, or do you want to understand what this really means? This quest for a deeper understanding is not new. Throughout history, great thinkers and enlightened minds have suggested that the key to understanding the universe lies within ourselves, and this ancient wisdom is somehow connected to our spine. In fact, many of the great spiritual masters throughout history spoke about the energy that rises through the spine, a vital force that is essential for transformation and inner enlightenment. This energy is often called Kundalini, and it is believed to reside at the base of the spine, waiting to be awakened. It is, however, a powerful force and must be treated with respect and understanding. One person who offers a fascinating perspective on how we can interpret these ideas in the context of modern life is actor Jim Carrey. In addition to being a brilliant comedian and successful actor, Jim Carrey is also known for his deep reflections on life and existence. He has a unique view on many spiritual and philosophical topics, and in a recent podcast, he introduced an idea that blends tradition, mythology, and science in a surprising way. He spoke about a universally known symbol, Santa Claus. At first glance, the figure of Santa Claus may seem like just a children's story, something simple with no great depth. But Jim Carrey suggests that this symbol, which we all recognize, has much deeper roots than the Christmas tradition suggests. According to Carrey, the character of Santa Claus is closely linked to a small organ in the brain called the claustrum. The claustrum, a center of neural integration in the brain, is one of the most intriguing mysteries of neuroscience. It is a part of the brain that is still not completely understood, but it plays a vital role in our perception and consciousness. For Jim, this organ is the Santa Claus, and the story of the bearded man coming down the chimney is a metaphor for an internal process that happens in the human body, the cycle of transformation and renewal that occurs within each of us. The claustrum is a fascinating structure. It is involved in the modulation of consciousness and how our brain processes sensory information. But what is most interesting is that in some spiritual traditions, the fluid produced by the claustrum is considered sacred. This fluid, which descends the spine, is associated with meditation and spiritual practice, as it is believed to contain a transformative power capable of connecting the individual to the divine. This sacred fluid travels up the spine, reaching different energy centers and providing a state of heightened awareness. In acupuncture, the claustrum is often associated with the concept of polarity and is referred to as the North Pole. This idea dates back to ancient Chinese traditions, which saw the spine as a direct connection between the earth and the heavens, a communication line between the physical body and the spiritual forces of the universe. For the ancient Chinese, the origin of this energy was at the base of the spine, in the sacrum. The sacrum is an area composed of 5 fused bones, and it is considered sacred not only for its central location in the body, but also for its profound symbolic meaning. The sacred fluid accumulates in this region before continuing its upward journey along the spine. The symbolism associated with the sacrum is undoubtedly powerful. In various spiritual traditions, the sacrum is seen as a point of transformation and connection with the divine. The word sacred actually comes from the word secretion, which takes us back to the idea of something intimate and hidden, but at the same time precious and vital. The sacred oil that descends the spine is seen as a form of renewing energy that not only nourishes the physical body, but also provides a deep spiritual connection. This process of renewal is a fundamental part of several spiritual traditions, including Christianity, where the energy of the Christ is seen as a symbol of inner renewal and transformation. This energy, which begins its journey in the sacral plexus, rises through the spine to reach the solar plexus, where a special seed forms. This process is intimately linked to the lunar cycle and the position of the planets at the time of each individual's birth. The seed, symbolically called Christ, represents the birth of a new inner force, an energy that transforms us and connects us with the divine. In the biblical symbolism, the seed is born in Bethlehem, which on a deeper level refers to the solar plexus. This is the point of origin for this renewing energy, and its ascent through the spine is a journey of enlightenment and vibrational elevation. The journey of this energy through the spine is a continuous process of ascension. When the energy reaches the top of the spine, it interacts with two fundamental brain glands, the pineal and the pituitary. The pineal, associated with electricity, and the pituitary, associated with magnetism, work together to refine and purify the energy, elevating it to new levels of power. This process of energetic transmutation, which occurs throughout the year, is a fundamental part of the spiritual cycle of every human being. This process is not only symbolic, but is reflected in the physical cycle of human life. Over the course of 12 months, the energy ascends and refines, and it is during this process that we connect with a higher energy. The story of Santa Claus, therefore, is not just a metaphor for the cycle of transformation, but also a visual representation of what happens inside us. Every movement of the energy through the spine reminds us of the perfection of our design and the wisdom that resides in every part of our being. Finally, true spiritual enlightenment does not come from external sources. True salvation lies within ourselves. The kingdom of God, or the divine essence, is within each of us. This inner energy, when awakened and elevated, leads us to a state of peace, wisdom, and deep understanding of life and the universe. The path to enlightenment is within our reach. If you've made it this far, it's because something has awakened within you, something worth sharing. If this content resonated with you, don't forget to leave a like and show that this message touched your heart. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of this. Write this phrase in the comments: I am the guardian of my energy. Let's keep this conversation going and awaken to the truth within us. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. May the light of transformation always be with you.